Thank y'all for taking on this ride with me. Yeah. You know what? Here go 2 more for y'all.
Man, the DC news just keeps on coming. Speaking of coming right now, James Gunn will likely direct the Superman Legacy film. Most likely, it's not confirmed, but it seems like his own producing partner, Peter Safran, wants James Gunn to do Superman. And to be honest, he's writing the script already, so it does make sense that James Gunn would want to tackle the Man of Steel and bring the Man of Steel back to prominence, because the last time we saw Superman was like, what, fucking 10 years ago with Henry Cavill? It's been a minute since we've seen Superman, and the fact that we've had Thor movies, Ant-Man trilogies, but we haven't had a solo Superman movie, there's something wrong in this world, bro. Also, James Gunn changed his Twitter header to Superman just to let you guys know, like, hey, I'm dead serious about Superman. I love Superman. I got Superman undies. I got Superman condoms. I'm letting you guys know right now, I'm passionate about Superman. And the fact that he's so passionate about Superman and he loves the character, he loves this world, he's essentially the showrunner for this DC universe. Like, this Superman film is very important because this is going to set the tone for the DCU going forward. Thematically, aesthetically, tonally. So when this Superman film is released, we are going to get a taste of what this DCU is. And we're either going to love it or we're going to be like, nah, fam, this ain't it. I'm hoping we love it. Hopefully.
You know what's the most exciting thing about winning? It's when you win. I love that feeling.
And it does make sense that James Gunn would want to direct this movie because like I said, he loves the character and he's setting the tone for the rest of the films going forward. He's writing it, so I don't think he would want another director to really change anything creatively, especially since he has his heart set on this character and he wants to make sure that this film does well, because let's face it, if this movie flops or people don't like it, it's game over. It doesn't matter what you announce next, it's game over. It's done. This is the Iron Man for the DCU. This is the film that kicks off the DCU going forward. So James Gunn is going to make sure, it's like, listen, motherfuckers, like, y'all ain't touching this. I got this. I got this covered. I'm going to make sure that I deliver the best Superman that we've ever seen. And so far, for me personally, Man of Steel and Superman 78 are the best live-action Superman films. So will this be the third? Will this be the third live-action Superman film that I love? I hope so, because, you know, I'm a fan of James Gunn. I like his work for the most part. You already know I don't like Peacemaker. I didn't like Suicide Squad. But I love the Guardians of the Galaxy films. I love Super. I love Slither. So I have hope, and I'm optimistic that it's not going to be pissing for our jokes like most people are claiming it to be. It's like, oh, it's just going to be Suicide Squad and James Gunn dropping F-bombs and piss jokes and shit jokes and blah, blah, blah. It's not going to be that. I'm telling you, James Gunn is going to harken back to the Christopher Reeve Superman films. He's going to harken back on what makes Superman special, and that's from the comics, the source material. Being a kind man in a cynical world. And that aspect of Superman and that story is going to be really, really fascinating to see how James Gunn tackles that topic. And that's what makes Superman so interesting. He is a godlike figure in a world that's basically human beings are assholes, right? We're all full of assholes. And here's this alien who's foreign to us, but yet he's this gentle soul that just wants to do good and wants to bring hope to humanity. Because at the end of the day, that's what Superman is. Superman is a good person, and his altruism really is going to reflect his outlook on this world. And that's really fascinating, and that's what I really want to see. And I think that's what James Gunn is going to tackle, his altruism versus our cynical views and outlook, especially with technology, with our cell phones and Snapchats and Facebook and MySpace, and we're all like in our own little bubble. We don't give a shit about anyone anymore. We don't care if we got like fucking viral fights going on Twitter. Like, nobody cares except this alien who does care and wants to do good in this world. And if James Gunn, if he tackles that aspect of the character, I think we're in good hands. And I think that's what's going to separate this Superman movie from everything else. So, James Gunn, I'm rooting for you, bro. Please do not fuck this up. I hope you do well, and I think you will. And I'm looking forward to it. But like I said, nothing is confirmed, but most likely, I won't be surprised if he does direct this job. So I'm rooting for you, James Gunn. As always, hit like, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, your sister's ass. And let's see. DC News keeps on coming. Mwah! Truth out.
Stop fucking hating! I love you regardless because you're following me. Mwah!